So within last 10 years, okay, I am practicing as Dr. Prasanna Srikant Gadre as a dermatologist and sexologist or sexual medicine physician and a psychological counselor uh, for last 28 years from 1994-95 onwards. From 2012 to present 10 to 11 years 2023, I have seen a distinct change in the pattern of sexuality medicine practice as applied to the females in the society. What are the changes? The first thing is that women directly have started coming to my clinic, okay, taking appointments for their own individual sexual problems. Two, they are getting their husbands or males or men or their partners, sexual partners, to the clinic and stating that my male partner is not getting proper erections or problem in ejaculation. Doctor, please treat him and solve his sexual problem. Three, whether it is in case of marriage or marital problems, sex or sexual problems, family problems, women are taking more and more amount of responsibility and decisions uh, in each and every walk of life. Fourth, since women are educated and hence financially independent, they have got liberated. And come on, friends, when the liberation is there, it has to be a pan liberation. You cannot say draw a circle of square shape. I always, it's my favorite sentence. That means women, you become liberated in all walks of life, but not sexually liberated. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. Okay. Women are becoming sexually liberated. Then another thing is that uh, women have started enjoying masturbation, sex toys, vibrators, dildos. Seven point is that I think five or six यही mention किए मैंने ना पहले, seventh or whatever, is that women uh, since are spending more amount of time in office, jobs, professions, corporate group, that is influencing their health, causing stress to them, which is affecting their sexuality, which is also affecting their relation. And uh, yes, that definitely influences the dynamic. Having said so, and as I told you in some videos, that women are now visiting Mars or having more also of more androus instinct, which is not just a right or a domain only of males. Males should remember. And having said so, they have started having less interest in gynous, so-called gynous type of activities. So I am seeing that women who says that doctor, I am not having maternal instinct. म्हणजे मला पेरेंटिंग नाही करायचं, मला कमिटमेंट्स नको आहेत, मला चाइल्ड नको आहे, कारण की माझ्या ते कॉर्पोरेट किंवा हे करिअरच्या डेव्हलपमेंटच्या मध्ये येतं. अँड अ वुमेन ॲज अन इंडिव्हिज्युअल ऑर ह्युमन बिईंग has all right to say so. It is her life. See, whether is it true or false? Yes, true. Thus changes are happening, which I am seeing in my clinic while counseling, sexual and psychological both. Uh, but the question of correctness or incorrectness, right or wrong, आता ही नहीं ना, isn't it? Then women are also saying that they do not want to become pregnant for the same reason and for multiple reasons. Uh, Bad sign, good sign, I don't want to comment. Sometimes I feel that is nature only propelling women to have this kind of intention that I do not want a pregnancy or a child, because if human beings are not controlling population, then nature has to do something now. So nature is saying okay, मैं लड़कियों को और फीमेल्स को ऐसा ब्रेन डाल देता हूँ कि उसको मैटरनल और प्रेगनेंसी इंस्टिंक्ट ही नहीं रहेगी. Population explosion is happening. I'm sorry, population control of population explosion would happen. This is a philosophical imagination question. But in sexology, we do not pass any moralistic or ethical judgments, and I am requesting you to do so, na? Because ethics and morals, objective ethics definitely are required, but many a times subjective ethics and morals are used, and they are again individual and human constructs. Let us not enter into the detail. And yes, women are also using sex toys, but the worst part of the thing is that I have seen that especially women who were born in 1960s, 70s, 80s want to become sexually liberated. Yeah. And those generation women, as well as those decade women's, in those decades, the women who got their birth, वहां से लेकर 1990 से लेकर 2000 2002 तक के जो वुमेन है, जो अभी 18 बरस 20 बरस के है, या मे बी 32 years, ओके, in all these women what has happened is that they want their sexuality is liberated and opened up, so they want to actually sexually attract and seduce men, okay, or have attention seeking by doing many activities including revealing clothes, but they actually do not want to have sex with men. Out of 10 women whom I did a pilot study, which is a small, but out of 10 women whom I interviewed, who flashed their revealing, absolutely revealing and uh, sexually seductive photos in those garments or attires. When I asked 10 of them, 8 of them said that they were actually not at all interested to have sex with men. They were doing it maybe for attention, maybe for the feeling of power and experience of that power which they get by attracting men. Okay. Again, I am not saying that this is right or wrong. This is simple analysis and my sharing of clinical observations. Okay. And of course, that doesn't mean that I want to say women who wear who are beautiful or who wear gorgeous, ravishing, and maybe revealing clothes. Every woman at every time wants to seduce a man, plus minus, uh, and irrespective of whether she wants or doesn't want to have sex. I do not want to say that. Many a times it is true that she is doing for her own enjoyment, her own pleasure, and without any pressure, and as a symbol of decoration, beauty, aesthetics, and because she's loving the different things that are coming out of fashion and clothes and garment industry, and she wants to add on and adorn herself with those lovely clothes, whether it's um, lingerie or nightie or or whatever, or even any kind of clothes. Yes, as for aesthetic reasons, a woman can always do. And as I said in the beginning, that see, uh, neither men nor man can say, neither men or women can say that women should get liberated and free and independent in all walks of life, uh, physical, spiritual, religious, political, social, financial, education, cognitive, intelligence. um, she should feel philosophical, she should be liberated. Do whatever you want to say. बट ना 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 ना, सेक्स के बारे में आपने लिबरेट नहीं होना, ऐसा नहीं कह सकते. ओके. सो दीज आर द ऑब्जर्वेशंस. And but one thing I have seen is that, and which I always like, that women are now gathering their self-esteem, their courage, their bravery, and their normal complex. From inferiority complex, they are moving to normal complex. For the last 25 years in my dermatology clinic, I am seeing so many women who are really beautiful, who are really brainy, gorgeous, dynamic, confident, having conviction, or काहीतरी धमक आहे त्यांच्यात, डायनामिक आहेत. मैं कुछ करके दिखाऊंगी इस दुनिया को और मेरी आइडेंटिटी बनाऊंगी. एंड दैट्स द स्पिरिट. सो and women has the potential of both. She can give birth, she can be tender, she can be innocent, she has an aesthetic sense, she can rear, she can nurture, but she can also visit and go to Mars. Yeah, I don't know for how many years, but males won't be able to have both the capacities totally, in the sense we males cannot reproduce a wonderful child. Okay, so finally, moral of the story is, I will be telling in the last video of the series, where I will be connecting spirituality and sexuality and philosophy.